Okay, so I wanted to make this video mainly because of the holiday that just went past, which is Thanksgiving. And I was, in deep thought about this or meditation about this. And I never really understood when I was a child. I felt the way that I felt, but apparently it was valid. And I remember from maybe third grade on up, I did not like this holiday. I did not like Thanksgiving. As a child, I did not like Thanksgiving. And I had a whole bunch of thoughts about other holidays too, as a child growing up, where I have family that was celebrating Thanksgiving, celebrating Christmas, and celebrating, all these holidays, but they did not make sense to me. And, you know, as a kid, I remember, you know, Thanksgiving, we get our comic book, I mean, not comic book, well, we get our assignment and it has, the pilgrims with the Indians and, you know, um, they make it kind of cutesy looking, and you make your little turkey and you put your feathers on there, and you hear the story about how the pilgrims were the friends to the Indians and they got along and they were basically, good buddies and all of this other kind of stuff. And so they had Thanksgiving as a tradition. As I get older, because I would ask my teachers, I don't know, what did the Indians have to be thankful for? And so, and I don't know why I would feel that. I would feel that, like, what did the Indians have to be thankful for? And, that was even before I had found out, the history of what my people, Indians. I get black too, but I knew that part of me also. And so I was like, okay, so what did they have? What were they thankful for? You're telling me that, the Pilgrims and the Indians were thankful and they became friends. And I'm thinking, but we're put on plantations. We were put on reservations, and you know a lot of the Indians, in trying to get their rights, they did kind of war, but they lost. They didn't have the destruction or the destructive weapons, to kill people. Because that's not what melanated people are about, destruction, murder, you know what I mean? Not in the original. And so, I was never given a answer for that when I was a child. What did the Indians have to be thankful for? No one can answer that. And if I every time I said it to a teacher, they would ask me, what do you mean? They were friends. They were happy that they, and I'm thinking, no, what did they have to be thankful for? Because I mean, I'm a little black girl in the hood all my life. And so with things that are not beneficial for my community. And so I'm like, well, what did they have to be thankful for? And so as I got older, I started reading about the Trail of Tears. I started hearing from like older family members, where I was paying more attention than being a child, of conversations and how my grandmother's land was stolen. My great grandfather's land was stolen. All this land stealing, and you took from a people that were friendly and took from them their land, brought disease, tried to make them slaves first, and then you brought my other side of my family in and make them slaves. Like, so tell me what Thanksgiving is for. And no one could answer that for me. And then this month came, November. In November, on Tuesday, we had the election. And I thought about, every 4 years, we have an election. And an election is two battling parties trying to have control over a population, so to speak. You know what I mean? We know that it's not one party or the other. It's a one party system with the illusion of a two-party system. But we have this battle that's going on. And one battle of ideals, a little different from the other battle of ideals. And I said, it's on a Tuesday. Tuesday is ruled by Mars, which is a planet of, which is representative of war. So they have it on Tuesday of two opposing parties battling. And then you have on Thursday at the end of the month a celebration called Thanksgiving. And who's giving thanks? Giving. Let's break it down. I'm thankful that you're giving. Giving what? You're having a ritual. Whenever they did rituals for sacrifices to gods in the past, they sacrificed the animal, which is the turkey, pig for ham if you're a person that eat pork, but definitely the turkey, the bird. So you have your sacrificial animal, which is your turkey. You have the rest of the things like cranberries and um, sage in your dressing. And you have all of these kind of things. I'm not trying to get into too much detail, but you're having these things take in your ritual of your Thanksgiving, meaning you're giving of your spirit, thanking, thanking. Come on, melanated people, stop giving of your spirit, thanking their ritual list and their God. Stop thanking. Stop thanking. Stop thanking and stop giving. This is spiritual. Stop thanking and stop giving to the people that were murderous, bring disease. And I'm not saying, I really want people to understand this is not about color per se. This is about ideals. This is about, just bringing to light what you're doing. The truth of the matter it is what it is. You have to understand it has nothing to do with color, but in this plane, it kind of came out that way into color and melanin. How much melanin? Melanin, charcoal, catalyst, energy. There's a lot to this. And so while you're celebrating this Thanksgiving, because I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, even when my parents were celebrating Thanksgiving and things like that. Now, we were vegetarian, but I've also eaten turkey before. We were into all kind, up and down with all kind of stuff, trying to discover the truth of life. And so when, I would go, I would sometimes I would eat even just because I didn't want to hear, why are you not eating? Why? Because in my heart, I felt very deeply, no, I don't want to celebrate this. I don't want to celebrate this because it is not right. It is not right. I am not going to do a Thanksgiving. I'm not going to do a Thanksgiving. At first, it was in protest because I felt like, what did my people have to be thankful for? Okay, that was the first reason. Until recently, when we had this last election, it was downloaded to me that it's more than just what you've been feeling the whole time since a child, that this wasn't right. The whole time, it was more of a ritual, sacrificial ritual. taking place in the spiritual realm with people not even knowing. There's a lot of things that's going on that's taking place without people even knowing. Okay. And so, I mean, I hope this gets out to people, and you understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying nobody is better than anybody, because at the end of the day, energy recognizes energy. It's only simple-minded people that make it about melanin, even though melanin is the biggest catalyst of this. But when you make it all about just strictly melanin, and this is right and this is wrong, or this is right and this is wrong, you're not getting it. You guys are not getting it. And, I'm here to just let you know it has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with positivity, being positive, guarding your energy, not giving it up in rituals like Thanksgiving or another different kind of spirit ritual like Christmas that's coming up, or the other ritual when they sacrificed a melanated person's energy for Easter. Okay. So, I mean, just from, so same thing. I was enlightened on what this Thanksgiving falling in November after elections, and keeping it going yearly. What it kind of means. Sit back, watch, which I've done my whole life. Watch people and how they do and what they do, and the visions that I see and the dreams that I dream. And so that's what I'm going to keep doing, is watching. But I'm also being told to, you can speak up. Go ahead and speak up now. You can speak up in a broader level when there's more people that's becoming aware of what you're saying, and what you've been seeing and feeling, your whole entire life. I mean, like I said, I never fit in with anybody, but I was always there for the ones who really needed me. So, if you're enjoying my video, like and subscribe, share, comment, you know, um, because I really do want to help others. If you want a one-on-one consultation with me, you can do that also. That the link should be somewhere in my bio, or you can go to my page and go to my links and schedule a one-on-one. But like I said, I'm here to keep the calm, keep the peace, get you to understand you got to wake up, open your eyes, you know, just, I know everything seems like, oh yeah, well, we went and met at Granny's house for Thanksgiving. We do that every year. We do that every year. That's when we give thanks for, but in a more deeper and spiritual level, yeah, in your mind, you're thinking, I'm doing this for, the holiday in your mind. But in a deeper level, no, you are continuously fueling the current situation. Every year, you're fueling the current situation. Same way with Christmas. Christmas has nothing to do with Christ. It has everything to do with finance. I Once you start breaking down, what different things mean, are, and symbolize, then get a chance to know what's really going on. I'm going to make some other videos just from the things that I have been told And it's just, if you don't agree with me, that's okay. You don't have to agree with me. If you think I'm just cuckoo and off the rockers and I'm just spreading uh, theories, then that's okay too. You can do that. I'm only here for those who understand, see, and it resonates with whoever hears me. It's not my messages is they're not for everyone. It's not for everyone. And you'll know in your spirit, if my message is for you. And like I said, we're in some trying times. I'm a calm person. I've always been a calm person. And like I said, us melanated people, we need therapists that understand us. And right now, this time is trying times. They're stressful. You know, um, we need calm. You don't want nobody to try to rule you by fear. Understand? We're not supposed to be fearing anything. Even that's what that the Bible says. We're not supposed to be ruled by fear. So, like I said, that's why I introduced my the counseling services or the sound healing. If you need that, please feel free to reach out. Okay. I mean, excuse me, my my nursing and my sound healing, I can talk to you. I have a gift of coaching, counseling, therapy. Utilize it. Utilize it. I don't mind. I'm not gonna. There all any rhetoric on anything negative. That's not me. That's not me. So, you know, um, if you're assuming that that's what I'm on, then you're assuming incorrect. The only way we all can do that is if we stick together, and I mean everybody stick together. Stick together. I'm talking about energy. I'm talking about positivity. You guys are focusing on the most crazy thing, and no one can control how much melanin is deposited into your outer layer of cells. That is like so damn silly. I don't even know how to even explain it any further than that. That is just fucking silly. How did we come to that outside of trying to rule over another person? Jupiter expansion. I forgot to mention that I was talking about rituals. I don't know how I got all off the deep end of everything, but yeah. So when you celebrate a holiday, you're participating in a ritual that's deeper than the ritual that you're thinking about. You're thinking you're just having a family everyday thing, but you're involving yourself in a ritual that's deeper spiritually. Okay, so just food for thought. I mean, much love, people, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.